We now return to Let's Play Airship Asunder. Last time, things didn't go so well. This time, probably not so much either. It did say at the end there, after the game ended, that all of the villages were under my control still, which made me think that maybe if I reloaded into the world would have stayed there and we would have just started over. That was not the case. It actually just started me back at the beginning of the world. It was the same world, so I guess there would be a little bit of an advantage in doing that, so I could go back and know where things were in the world. That's kind of a little cheaty, but we'll just start a new one because I didn't really like the location that we were at anyway. I'd like something a little bit closer to Crosspath here. So we know we need to start recruiting. Let's not waste any more time. And we've got our crew. Let's start moving and hope that I can actually find someplace relatively close this time. Does not look like it. We've got a lot of water here. Something down there. I'm not liking what this is doing. Probably should have just gone up. Yeah, I'm not liking any of this. What about that? That's a good one right there. Right next to whatever this fortress is, but we can go explore it a little bit closer anyway. Now, as far as swamps go, we actually did have a pretty good location for that. Because we had the two mountains, the two forests, and it was right there. I've got one right here, but again, it doesn't take in the swamp, which is what I really need. What was the first thing we should build? Farm, right? Food is important. Again, we're right by some massive holes into oblivion. Really, I don't even have to build these. I could just let the game do it for me, but we should get these up and running as soon as possible. And maybe I should just rush it. Maybe I should just rush another settlement while I've still got the food. I should have dropped off the civilians so they weren't eating my food. We'll hurry up and get these, drop them off, and then I'll rush back up there, rush back to have a supply settlement. I mean, this is the best area for that supply settlement, but we really do need the fuel. So maybe here we'll be fine. We'll build three more farms. But we just won't get the... No, because we do need the iron, right? Let's exchange some people off. But eventually I think we can probably get something in the water out there. That'll be good. So maybe we'd want to settle here anyway just in case of a fishery or something? Let's go explore that. I wonder if if glassworks are possible. Building in the desert might be something. Search. I guess I could build here if I need the resource village. We would have access to water. Covered in moss yet fully intact, this tomb seems to have withstood the ages. The mark of the old Stoics lies upon the entrance. Okay, I still need proper relics. Okay, I've got 20 minutes worth of food. Summoned. Summoned? What? Summoned? What do you mean summoned? What does that even mean? I've got summoned crew? I've got ghosts aboard? I don't know, but whatever they were, they disappeared. So, Which do I build first? Do I build the resource settlement? Communities report a surplus of food in general. The value of food has decreased. I could come here and trade for some stuff. I think we'll be fine, though. At least to get down there. But as I said, we run the risk of just completely losing all of my resources. I've got 4 minutes. 4 minutes to get down there. We'll build the fuel first. A supply settlement would probably be strategically more important, but don't want to run the risk of losing out on fuel either. I think we're going to have to make a move around the world a little bit more aggressively, perhaps. Find out what that is. I want to get these people off my ship before going to explore that, though, because otherwise we might run into an issue there. Yeah. Starving already. Took out a little too much food. Which is why they build that. Hopefully that's not going to be too drastic on the population. It looks like it is. It's hurting them just a bit. Oh, we got another settlement down there. Okay. Let's quickly build a camp. Okay, now I've got one guy left on board, and 18 minutes worth of food, though. No, I didn't want to actually search that. I wanted to exchange. Pull a few more crew back. They are very low on food. I don't want to give them any more of my food. I'll go ahead and give them some of the resources, though, so they can start building their own things. General improvements to shipping lanes have decreased the value of ammunition. And immediately they already build their farm. Good. Let's head back up here and see if I can't grab some food from them. I mean, we've got 60 a minute coming in here. That should be what's going on. So maybe I should just sort of settle down a bit and wait. Yeah, they've already built their... And they're already building everything. See? I mean, you don't even need to actually waste your time dropping stuff off and building it. You can actually save those turns and that fuel and the food. Exchange? Okay, so we've got the wood and the rock. We were aiming to build... I think I'll pull some of that away. We were aiming to build the school, so we can start using some of these civilians to actually do something. Now, was that a... I don't remember if that's 10 or 20 resources they need. Guess we'll find out. Move. There we go. So I guess I can build fortifications here. That is one of the things that we do have access to, are towers. Barriers are, I guess, just walls. So schools, right, level 3, as well as 20 wood. So I would need to go back up, pull more people down, and do that. You know what? I'm just going to scout around for a bit, actually. We'll let the settlements build up their resources, and then I can come down and collect some of them before I go back up to recruit more. So let's search this. Looks like a gigantic log. Nothing? This decayed wreckage of a forgotten battle may have some riches within its forgotten hold. We approach the hull with caution. Okay, so it says I find nothing so far. That means I have to keep searching. I have to go deeper. One thing about leveling up as well is that the more you level up, the more challenging the enemies are as they appear. So maybe Maybe we won't have any enemies. Nothing? Still nothing? If I keep these guys at their current level for a little bit. If we just sort of hold back and build a few settlements to get the resources flowing in. Really? I'm wasting my time here, guys. Just do it one more time, and if nothing, then I'll come see what these guys are doing. It's been a few minutes, so we should have nothing. Okay. So we should have some big surplus, I would hope. I should probably start looking at the NPC settlements to get an idea of the things I should build. So yeah, these little moons indicate the attack strength. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of food now. I'll take some of that on, and I guess I can build this school. Oh right, no, I can't because I don't have the population just yet. I don't know why it's... Maybe because if I'm attacking the settlement, but basically they go with phases of the moon. A full moon, I think, means that we have double the attack strength. Oh, there's a slime down there, or somebody electrocuting the town. Good, let's go get that. Let's go get that. Pick up some extra goodies here early on. And then the half moon, I guess, just means it's normal. So I guess when I left-clicked on this, it indicated that I had a average attack strength on it. Maybe I can't attack that because it's neutral. And of course the new moon, or the black moon, means that I'm at a disadvantage. What has it got? More mana. Yeah, I think just the slimes are magical creatures, so they just drop the slime. Or they drop the mana, that's all they're good for. There's a lot of wreckage down here. I'd like to go see what these are, though. There is that graveyard nearby, another one there as well. Maybe they're not graveyards, maybe they're just a bunch of standing stones. I don't know, I can't tell, they're a bunch of pixels. Let's go search. 8 minutes worth of food. Yeah, so they've got... I mean, this looks perfect. Oh, something nearby is coming. You begin searching. Need proper relics. An ancient wizard's tower, once a proud landmark of the old Stoics, now appears ready to crumble with the next good rainfall. Ah, enemy. Enemy is attacking. Well, we'll just sit back and let that happen, because I can go grab that. Maybe once we explore this little ruined village here, it'll also unleash a monster that'll go towards that town. We can get some more goodies. Find nothing. The camp is obviously occupied by someone. Whoever they are, they don't appear to be here now. Find nothing so far, so let's search some more. Nothing so far. Okay, well, clearly, maybe it's just crew-based. Maybe it is actually important to have a lot of crew on board. Maybe that allows you to do more as far as searching, as far as battle. More people to actually load the cannons aside from the 3 guys on board. Okay. Hopefully this is something good. Yeah, gold. Food. Okay, well, I'll take it. There's looks like a dungeon over there. Let's go actually now explore my towns. We should probably have enough sitting in reserve. We've been away for a few minutes, so definitely the food should be a thing. Maybe there'll be enough people here that I can run them up and shove them into a town. What have you guys got? Or that 3rd settlement. Oh yeah, you got plenty of food. Plenty of food. I'll take all your resources too. Oh, can't. Can't take that many resources. How many can I take? 30? Drop off that. Sure. Okay. So they've almost got their There are 40 people. I don't know if the level requirement is civilians just total, so, you know, not only on board, because when we took those 20 people on board to begin with, that was enough to level me up. But then we can level up the cities themselves. So maybe they've got just an overall population, and when you've got enough everywhere. I mean, it's weird that they've definitely had enough time to get to 40 people, but they don't have 40 people yet. And for some reason, this settlement is not producing goods nearly as often as this one seems to be producing goods. But we definitely do need some people. So let's go grab some civilians. Is that going to put me overweight, though? That's something to consider. I could grab some people from here and shove them in there, instead of going all the way up there to recruit, because now we do have excess. And let's go do that. So this one isn't going to be so much a supply settlement as just a secondary settlement, because it actually does have access to more or less everything this one does. It's just going to be producing fuel. That one over there on the left, though, that's a good place. That's definitely a good place to keep that. So let's take 10 people to be safe. Overweight. 7 people. Okay. Well, we only need 4 to push the other population up. We'll definitely need some food. Can't afford the food. Maybe we don't need this many. We'll store some rocks down here. We'll just have to come get those later. And it looks like a neutral is fighting a neutral. Interesting. Definitely worth coming down to this, though, because that is an airship, so there should be lots of goodies once that thing blows up. Definitely have to come back. Well, even though I expanded much quicker than I was comfortable with, we seem to be okay right now. I mean, this is very stable, and maybe, again, maybe it's because I did not jump the gun on leveling up. Actually gave us a chance. But now I think we can level up. Okay, we're leveled up. We can now move over, build this school. I definitely think this is going to have to be a tower. Seeing as how this is probably going to be the edge of my territory, since I can't really see a use for this. Okay, so let's actually go down there, see if maybe there was some resources left floating. I'd like to pick those up before I go doing anything else. Yeah, good. It's still there. I was otherwise going to skitter over to that. I imagine these will be good resources. I hope these will be good resources. Maybe, since now we're level 3, maybe I should just put a tower up there. I mean, they're going to start producing soldiers, engineers, blah, 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 but maybe I should just have that there. On the other hand, once we've built the forge and the smith, well, I think the still comes next. And we are kind of hurting on the fuel. Maybe this will probably be fuel and ammunition, right? Yep, fuel and ammunition. I mean, it's anything you can think of that would be on an airship would be on this ship. So, how do I... What do you mean I'm low on food? We got 16 minutes worth of food. How do I increase my ship? That's something I didn't think about, because obviously you can get much bigger and better ships, but maybe we have to start upgrading. Uh-oh. City went on defense. Is it because of this guy, or do you know something I don't? Anyway, I want to get back to the main town. But yes, in order to upgrade, maybe we have to have the appropriate buildings. I mean, that would make a lot of sense. I definitely think, though, especially since this is producing so much food, I definitely think after I've built these, and I really should have picked up some stuff there, I want to go get a lot of people to make a third settlement. So we should have enough of that. Anything I'm overburdening myself with? Probably want an engineer. You know what, I'll take those 2 snipers and I'll hand you the rest of those. How about? Ah, see that? That is an enemy. Let's go up here. It's heading towards the main town. Maybe that wasn't an enemy. It actually, the window trimming actually probably made it look like it was darker than it actually was. Although I hear some fighting, so no. Let's go and be scavengers and pick that up. Did we build it? We built the forge. Good. Let's go scavenge. Got 17 minutes worth of food. Build a smith in a minute here. By the time we get back, we'll have some ore, so that'll be useful. Did it disappear already? I hope not. Looks like it probably did. Dang it. Yeah, alright. Well, let's not waste any more time then, or any more fuel. Oh, I see something over here. You know, 16 minutes is a lot of food. I don't know how the game calculates this. Regardless, I am unconcerned is my point there. Let's go with a smith. That's going to take... It's going to take 1 iron and 1 wood a minute. And we produce... Well, we produce 20 wood a minute. I'm not sure if we also do that with iron. But it takes 10 wood, 20 rock, and 10 iron. And how much did we have here? In this settlement? You can view it. It doesn't actually tell me what it's got inside, though. I actually have to go here. Holy crap! Do you see that? That huge airship on fusion jets? Or magical jets, I imagine it would be. So we've still got the proper amount of that, but we haven't got any iron yet. Could take a few sailors on board. Let's actually turn those off. I guess maybe the melee combat is when soldiers would come into place. Snipers would actually probably be helpful. A doctor maybe would heal up people. I wonder if these are more useful to me on board rather than being in the settlement. It kind of feels like they would be. Nonetheless, I just want to keep a skeleton crew if I can help it. Oh, I didn't even think about the food. You know what? We'll go down here to get the food. This settlement is really only a food settlement at the moment anyhow. So I'll go get that, and then we'll go get some people, and then we'll make a third settlement. It'll be my supply settlement. Eventually I should check this out. I should check it out before I burden myself with people. Oh, no. I want to stay there, actually. I forgot to pick up food before I went off on an adventure. So I'm probably overburdening myself here with this stuff unnecessarily. I can still take a lot, though. I seem to have dumped off a lot of people. A lot of weight with the people, I guess. Should I be hiding my gold in my cities? Would that make sense? I don't know. I don't necessarily have to wait until the game tells me to build that still, either. Maybe I should do that now, so I've actually got the fuel before it becomes a crisis. Uh-oh. Well, there's some mana coming our way. It's fighting something off-screen. Yes, and I should build that tower too, huh? Let's quickly exchange before this bastard gets to... Oh, shit. Well, luckily the game is taking care of it. The other group is preoccupied. The exchange is cancelled. You sons of bitches. Can we get this, please? Thank you. Pick it up. Hopefully a little bit more than mana. Nope, just mana. We'll have to get a magician. I almost said a musician on board. A magician. Or maybe a magical musician. We'll get a bard on board. Exchange, enroll. Enroll? What does enroll mean? What? Stop. Enroll? Do you wish to join this faction? You may purchase their vessels, but will gain their enemies. Interesting. Let's recruit people. Nobody wants to join you sons of bitches. I could probably take people from my own settlements, to be honest. I've got a lot of them in there. What am I doing down here, then? Nothing, I guess. Let's go build a tower. There are some enemies coming this way. Hell, let's just build a still. Make up my mind eventually. I just want to get this started. Build a still. Still is going to take 5 iron. Nerds! Okay, well, we gotta go back to town, grab the iron that is hopefully there right now. And if it is there, we may as well build a smith. Then I guess I can just stick around for a while and avoid using up my fuel. Ah, this game. You have to be very patient to play this. Oh, no. Oh, noes. Well, we're gonna switch to attack stance. Because that yellow town had switched to red. To get this, we'll go ahead and start attacking it from here. Yeah, we definitely need some defenses. The monsters are coming. Melee, well, we won. I got an engineer on board. So I will exchange. Grab the mana here. Maybe we'll put a wizard on board. Okay. So can we please... Ooh, there's a big thing going on down there. I think it's probably another slime, though. Can we please just grab the iron and do the next step? Maybe we'll be able to get a smith. Exchange. I definitely need a bigger ship, though, at some point, because we're filling up on way too much crap. And this is not good. And we lost our sailor. Guess I'll bring a sailor on board. Maybe I should bring 2 sailors on board. Let's take a magician. Not a musician. A magician. I've got actually more food here than I do in the settlement. Population of 42. They probably need some food. I'll have to grab some from down there. And 21! I don't think we need that much just yet. I will take 10. Let's go up here, build a smith. Low on mana? What you talking about? And hopefully you're friendly. Build. Smith. 10, 20, 10. And the smith is made. Good. Good. Well, we finally got that taken care of. We must select a swamp near our settlement and build a still. Stills produce fuel needed to operate vessels. Indeed. But you know what? Wasted so much time now. I think it's about time to end the episode. So, this one is going much better. I mean, we haven't died yet, so that's always better. Next time, we'll build that still so we can actually get some fuel, but I definitely want to open up a 3rd settlement and just make it supply, and then I'll try to figure out how to either upgrade my ship or make new ones so that we can actually have some traders going around, because for some reason, excuse me, maybe it's because it's by the water, I don't know, but this settlement is producing so much more food than this one. I honestly don't know what to think about that, but we definitely need some kind of supply chain going in between here to trade. And of course, we could always trade up north with our neighbors or down south or something. Should probably find out as well a little bit more about what's going on around me, because I would like to explore these hulls that are on the ground and definitely those stones down there. I would like to eventually find a key so we can continue going down this fortress, because I'm sure there's something good in there. However, if there's something bad in there, if we unleash some horrendous evil, it's going to be right in our faces, and that's not going to be so good. Anyway, I'll end this one here, and I'll see you next time.